Star Wars is back. Not on a screen in your living room. Not on Disney Plus at midnight with your headphones in. In cinemas. On the biggest screen possible, with sound that shakes your chest. For the first time in 7 years, Star Wars is back in theaters. And in 9 days, The Mandalorian and Grogu arrives. I have watched every trailer, read every detail, studied every frame, and today I am giving you my 5 predictions for what is going to happen in this movie. Stay till the end, because prediction number 5, nobody else is talking about. Let us get into it. First, here is what we know for sure. The story picks up after the 3rd season of The Mandalorian on Disney Plus. The evil empire has fallen, but imperial warlords are still scattered across the galaxy, still dangerous, still causing chaos. The New Republic, the government that replaced the Empire, has enlisted Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, and his young apprentice Grogu, to hunt down these warlords and protect the peace the rebellion fought and died for. Their mission involves rescuing Rotta the Hutt, played by Jeremy Allen White, in exchange for information the New Republic desperately needs. Sigourney Weaver plays Colonel Ward, a veteran of the rebellion who fought against the Empire and now commands this operation. And the trailer promises one thing above everything else. This is a coming-of-age story, not just for Grogu, but for the bond between a father and a son who were never supposed to find each other. Prediction 1. Grogu will use the Force in a way we have never seen before. In the show, Grogu used the Force in small moments, lifting objects, protecting Din, healing. But this is a movie, a theatrical debut, and Jon Favreau has said this is meant to be a celebration of these two characters. I believe we are going to see Grogu unleash something enormous. A Force moment so powerful it stops the entire cinema. The trailer shows him meditating in a forest, calm, focused, like he has been preparing for something. I think that something happens in the final act, and when it does, people are going to lose their minds in that theater. Prediction 2. Din Djarin removes his helmet, and it matters more than ever. We already know from confirmed details that Din removes his helmet in this film, but here is my prediction about how that moment lands. The Mandalorian creed says this is the way. You do not remove the helmet. Ever. Din has broken this rule before. For Grogu. Only for Grogu, and I believe the unmasking in this film is not just a visual moment. It is the moment Din Djarin fully accepts who he has become. Not a lone bounty hunter. Not a soldier following a code. A father, choosing his child over everything else, including his creed. That moment is going to be the emotional center of this entire film. Prediction 3. Colonel Ward has a secret that complicates everything. Sigourney Weaver's character Colonel Ward fought in the rebellion. She is introduced as trustworthy, as the one giving Din and Grogu their mission. But this is Star Wars. And in Star Wars, the person giving you the mission always has a secret. My prediction is that Colonel Ward is not entirely what she appears. Not necessarily a villain, but someone whose motives are more complicated than they first seem. Maybe she knows something about Grogu's past that she has not revealed. Maybe the mission has a hidden purpose. Maybe the information they are retrieving from the Hutt clan is connected to something much bigger than a simple rescue. Whatever it is, I think Sigourney Weaver's character is going to surprise everyone. Prediction 4. This film sets up Grogu as the future of Star Wars. Jon Favreau has said that future Star Wars films are already in development, including one set decades after this movie, and one focused on the very first Jedi thousands of years in the past. My prediction is that The Mandalorian and Grogu ends with a clear signal that Grogu is the character carrying the franchise forward. Not Luke Skywalker. Not Rey. Not a new hero. Grogu. The little green creature that the entire internet fell in love with in 2019. By the end of this film, I believe his destiny will be clearer than it has ever been. And whatever that destiny is, It is going to set up the next decade of Star Wars stories. Prediction 5. The bold one nobody else is talking about. The trailer opens with the unmistakable sound of Yoda's theme, not the Mandalorian theme. Not a new theme, Yoda's theme. That is not an accident. Nothing in Star Wars trailers is ever an accident. My bold prediction is that this film reveals a direct connection between Grogu and Yoda that goes deeper than just being the same species. We know Grogu is over 50 years old. We know Yoda died just decades before this story takes place. We know Grogu was hidden during the Purge of the Jedi. What if Grogu knew Yoda personally? What if Yoda trained him? What if there is a memory, a vision, a message left behind by Yoda specifically for Grogu? That moment, if it happens, would be one of the greatest Star Wars reveals since the original trilogy, and I think it is coming. 5 predictions. One bold one nobody is talking about. Now it is your turn. Come back on May 22nd and watch the film. Then come back here and tell me in the comments. Which of my predictions was right? And which one did I get completely wrong? Subscribe to the Daily David. I am David, and this is the Daily David.